Yeah, Zephyr Foss, he had one Beza main. I have one Beza in the sideboard. He's the second one in the board. Seems fine. Spectacular Tactics, which one is that? Honestly, his list was quite similar. He's just... The biggest difference is that we're playing a little bit more like card advantage, cards that are good against random decks. And he is playing a little bit more metagamed Spell Snare. A Johnny, or not a Johnny, sorry. Beza. He's playing 3 Riddlers and 4 Conductors. So he was kind of agreeing with me on that one. That Conductor is sweet with Riddler. But I still like Curiosity. To like some numbers of Curiosity, and I don't think Drowner is really that good, so I kind of like my list still. Curiosity with Avatar's Wrath is just forever, it's just so insane. Alright, this is fine, even if he kills it. Okay. Do we get rid of the land is the question. Probably should. Okay, I won't. That hurts a lot. Yeah, but also killing the cub is not bad here. And then I can play Malcolm. It's close. I think I'll still do it. It's really close, but I think it's worth it. So, if he kills our Malcolm with like any removal spell, then we're kind of pretty behind. Like then we're definitely wishing it would have worked. So we would have gotten it away. And there was a chance they didn't have this 3-drop. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Play this. Say go. Yeah. I kind of wish we had a get lost here in this situation. Much better than a forest, but giving him a land after we took away a land, not my favorite activity. Yeah, I didn't like this. The soul type version looked like a worse version of our deck in almost every way. Okay, so if I play this and then I play Riddler, it doesn't quite work. Okay, I guess we go for Riddler after the fact. We can't trigger it. Pass turn. If he attacks, I block with Curiosity. And kill the cub. He has to do like Professor or something. But I don't care too much if this dies. I mean, I can kill it twice, but I guess like remove plus pulse or something, but oh shit. Wait, they're dead. Wait, that's the play they came up with? That was their best finish? Now we're crushing. We can just play High Noon, Aven Interrupter, and it's game over. What the hell? Did you see Foss playing this deck on the PT yesterday? Beat a landfall with it? Yeah, I saw his list, yeah. We were just talking about it. Just a moment ago. Okay, GG. Back it up, back it up. I know they don't have to cast it each turn. I'm aware. But they spent 5 mana to deal themselves 2 damage. Like that was their play. Yeah, good for them. They didn't have to do it again, but it would be so funny if they had to do it again with High Noon. You just lock them out, but anyways. Erode was a lot worse than Get Lost in this match. I might have to make this change, by the way. Like, I think Zephyr is maybe more right. Although we did win a game yesterday because of Erode. A few games. A lot of people just play casually on Arena. No, I don't think that's what's happening. It's probably it's a competitive list. Just has one copy of Decorum, like as a card advantage. They just had a weak start. It is what it is. I don't know, these voices are kind of weak, especially if he brings in like car season stuff. Should probably just do this. All right. Let me do a few squats. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if this looks silly. 6, 7. Okay. Alright, we're down to 5. Let's see. Now my favorite hand. Could say bye to Drowner. Get rid of one of these. Probably. Or is it just no High Noon maybe, but they got a multi 5. We probably do want the High Noon to try to mitigate the card advantage they have. Like we just go High Noon into top deck a few birds, 3-mana birds. It's pretty bad though if they just go Sentinel. Charm this. Abrupt Decayed. Yep. That is a great card. Fortunately, Aven Interrupter is gonna let them draw a card if I do it to a creature, which I don't really want to do. I mean, might have to, but if it's a Professor Fell, then it doesn't work. Alright, we're in. Can resolve your Professor Fell for 2 mana. I'm not scared. Yeah. Is this betrayal or something? No. No. If you ain't got no balls, you're gonna lose the game. We got bows. We got them. Cojones. Would have been the biggest blowout of our lives if he like shot the sheriff this and then untaps with a Fell and a Surok and a Surok, but took a risk. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Our Riddler would be great here. He doesn't have removal for this. I mean, he could have a Maelstrom Pulse. That is possible. Oh my god. They did it again. Bruh. No! 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 Now we might lose. Might actually lose. Alright, they're at 8. Avatar's Wrath. Prey doesn't have removal. Oh my god, he doesn't. We win again. What's going on this game? What a bizarre game. Yeah, they just tapped out. They go to 4. We have Aven Interrupter. I mean, there's no Heinun yet, but we're very big favorites now. Do it. Go to 2. Target me. I feel like this resolves. Try to get like Professor Fell or something. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of the same. This trades, deals 2. As you should be, Drainer. I mean, at least in this matchup, you should be. Maybe I should have played Emeritus. I don't know. I kind of want to hold these two. It's pretty good because he plays one of these, and then I play Aven Interrupt. The next cost more. Very difficult for him to do anything. They're also 2 lethal creatures. Multi 5. So now we're getting punished by the double Wan Shi. Okay. Mono green. Not quite. Okay. Pretty okay hand though. Stole my Aang? How rude. How freaking rude. Why shock there? I didn't want my opponent to know that we're gonna have, like, I didn't want to shock on turn 3 to leave up mana for Aang. And I saw an Undercity Sewers, so the damage doesn't matter as much. Basically, is all it is. It felt like too much of a tell, like to go under Hallowed Fountain untapped is more of a tell than doing it on turn 2 to play Voice, and then next turn I get to play Plains and they don't know, like, I have a 3-drop. I could have a 2-drop, I could have something else. Just basically to not give more information. Okay, I think this is not a card I want to even interrupt. We just let it resolve. And I'll Wan Shi Tong for 2. Oh, they missed? Oh, they got Deceit. Right. Needing a high noon soon. I don't care about this one either, do I? I don't think so. was a game. Thank you, Pinky. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Seam Rip, you're done. Get out of here. Avatar Draft, you're done. Get out of here. Disdainful Strokes, Emeritus, Unagi, Dis, and Dis. Show some Drowners. I think I want to keep most of these. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Zephin, Foss, and I don't value Drowners the same. Oh, we added islands to the deck. Can't keep this hand. That is a mulligan. That is fine. Do these. Yeah. These and these. Yeah. Sure. I always feel like this deck should have 1 mana moves, clearly. Well, yeah, if you have 1 mana moves though, they're good in turn 1 and they just are pretty bad later on. And they're just dead draws for the most part. This is nasty though. I mean, turn 3 Gearhulk, can we even win? I don't think so. That is such a big game here. I could draw Get Lost, I guess. Yeah, we have to let it resolve and then play Conductor, I think. But this is pretty bad for me. Probably takes High Noon, but it might take Aven Interrupter here. Okay. This may not be correct for him because if he had if I draw Get Lost. Or that. Oh my god. And 2 copies. Everybody say 2 copies. It's got to be. This might be. It might be a concession. Okay, it's not, but he still is fine with Ashling, but that is a draw 3. And a blocker for Gearhulk, which is extra nice. Although he could take it with Cavero or Deceit or whatever. Yeah. So maybe it's not game. He also had 16. Hexon Voice, okay. And Emeritus. Okay. It's pretty major. Yeah, that's a good turn for him. We could... No, Aanging it is horrible. Yeah, I think we just go for High Noon. High Noon and then Aang the recall. Pass turn. What is this attack from him? I don't know if he wants to attack. Yeah, no attack. Okay. Yeah, the issue here is I play voice and he has to... It's interesting. I think we say go. One more turn. Just straight up say go. I can't get the voice into play right now. Okay, we'll blink it. It's fine. Yep. Patience. Nice. Huge. Huge. Are you really not going to play this? Okay. Stand still. I need 2 more lands? Yeah, I need more lands to actually do something. Yes, that's correct, Hunter. If you airbend or do anything to basically get rid of the recall, it's gone forever. Why is he not attacking with Emeritus? If he attacks with Emeritus, then we get back. Then we can attack with Conductor and draw a card. So I don't think he was valuing or wanted to do that. I mean, that's basically it. That's the reason. Now if he attacks with Emeritus, he gets back his preparation, but we attack back and he loses. Like we draw 2 cards back, so I think that's fine. Just take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna get lost the Gear Hulk here. And they can draw cards in response, but that's the best they can do. See what we draw here. Our own Emeritus and another High Noon. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Huh. Could also just play voice and pass. Voice gives us 6 mana to work with. And which is also enough mana to copy Aang. Or not copy, sorry, flip Aang. Or use. Okay. Voice and pump or Aang flip, depends what we want to do. And then we get to flip twice. This threatens lethal next turn. Unfortunately, I think the play here is to just block with Conductor. So I don't accidentally die to like a critique here out of nowhere. I just jump. I'm not gonna flip, I'll just pump. Yeah. Bounce voice. Yep. Might just kill the High Noon. Could also shoot him, puts him at 9, puts him at 4. Yeah, I think we kill the deceit here. I'm at 8. We basically just need to draw an Aang, an Aven Interrupter, or a Skycoach Conductor and win the game. So there's no real reason to... Yeah, we're attacking here. There it is. I didn't miss lethal or anything, right? By pumping here. This would have been 1 more damage here and then 4 more damage. Yeah, no, not even close. Okay. High Noon and GG. Play Conductor first, I guess. Or is it better to play voice first? Yeah, better play voice. Yeah, I like voice more. Voice puts him on the lock. Now we can just take the damage and we win. So I don't need to... If he attacks, I take it. Yep. Okay. Oh, we can even normalize, but whatever, I'll just do this. High Noon is any target. Yeah, it is. Alright, that's a game. G. But it's not more damage, so there's our answer. We solved it. Basic Plains mana base. Where are we? I think we go for Riddler. There were a lot of lines to take, yeah. Curiosity is what won us that match, by the way. It was so good. There's a mirror match. Need double blue. Double blue me. Just don't draw another plains. We have 4 islands, 4 plains, right? Yeah, we do. Damn. Damn. Close. Close, but no cigar. I mean, it's still fine. We still get to go voice get lost. It's not bad. Just much worse than Curiosity here. Still got an out for an island. For both of these. Oh, we're playing against the Zephyr Foss list. And we get rocked. Damn. That is sad. That is just sad. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah. Yep. Well, they added a Wan Shi. I don't think Zephyr was playing a Wan Shi, so it is a little bit different. Bruh. Alright, now it's just unlucky. I didn't expect that. Someone got lazy. Random history lesson. Close but no cigar comes from when guys didn't bother going into the delivery room and would wait outside when the baby was born. They would light up cigars. So if the child didn't make it or it turned out that the woman wasn't pregnant, the other guys would say close but no cigar. Interesting. The child didn't make it or it turned out that the woman wasn't pregnant. That is not great for the boys. Not great for the boys. No, it's definitely not. Alright, we're gonna take out Wan Shi Tong. Seam Rips will actually bring in Annul. Actually, no, I don't think I want Annul. I changed my mind on that. Voice Drowner. Drowners are basically the worst here. Beza could be okay. Do I really want to land? I don't think so. Land number 26. Nah, I don't. Malcolm's pretty awful though. Malcolm is just never gonna do a thing. Zephyn's playing 4 copies of Drowner. Yeah. Hamlet is for Restless Reef and Bossing Say. And Mistrise Village, honestly. Mistrise Village, too. I would bring it in against Mistrise. Maybe it's time for the Black Regent right now? Wait, why? What's going on with the Black Regent? What's the reason? Nice. Nice 2-1, you jerk. Yeah, maybe I should have played High Noon so they can't do this. I have 4 copies of Avatar's Wrath. We'll find him. Eventually. Eventually. Not yet. Okay. We're gonna take 4 here. Yep, I'm taking 4. Another conductor. Okay, resolves. An Aang. An Aang. Aang's kind of good. And we have Abandoned Air Temple. I can resolve an Aang right now. And then what do I want to do? Resolve an Aang. I think so, yeah. We just resolve an Aang on Riddler. This buys us a turn to not deal with a Riddler. Oh. Why is... Alright, this person is not mentally ready for the mirror match. That's all I'm gonna say. They're just not mentally ready. Did you bring in the shutdown land in the mirror for the air temple? I did not. It's it ruins both of our airbend temple. Should I have? Do you guys think I should have brought it in? I think I shouldn't. I see no ring. Well, I'm not married yet. In 3 days, in 2 days, I have a ring. I'm just not allowed to wear it until the day happens. Till it's final. Next time you see me streaming, I will be wearing a ring. We went to get one like 3 weeks ago. Moseo. What say? No, not a big wedding at all. Just mostly just family. But that's not even May 4th. May 4th is just us and like her mom and her sister, her dad. We'll call my family as well. It's not that kind of wedding, Strasky. We like signed The same way I wasn't invited to your wedding, it's the same thing. Like we're signing with the government. Yeah, my wedding is probably gonna have like 5 people, but we're gonna have like a more family and friends, smaller celebration of just like a 1 second, sorry. This does fly. Oh, what a bee. What a bee. I'm not mad at that, I guess. We'll handle it. Say go. Curiosity. Yeah, we'll also have a small, lovely affair. If I was to have a wedding like Sam Party did and like Paulo, I would have definitely invited more people from like Magic, but yeah, we're not doing that. This is attacking. Enters token with attacks. Okay. I mean, we just block, right? Okay, not blocking that. Only if he's gonna attack with the Maseo, I was saying it'll block. Take 1. We can still co-stream tonight if you want, Strasky. You want to? I'm gonna watch me catch him on his bluff. Ah, got plans, got plans. Should we just get rid of Maseo? I mean, do we really care? I feel like I don't. Told you. Told you. No, I get it. I'm actually glad you're not calling my bluff, because if you had said yes, I would say that I don't want to. It just starts too late. I probably should have just gotten the token. That was like so bad. Whatever though. Yeah. Could have gone for Aven. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Your turn. We still have curiosity. We should be okay. Oh shit. Oh snappers. Okay. I don't approve of that. We need to draw High Noon. Stat. We're still curiosity. Let them do whatever they want to do. I just need the card. Too important. Find Riddler. Find Avatar's Wrath. Find another curiosity. Find Aang. Find High Noon. Find Get Lost. All those. What is even that? Get your enter. Surveil. Oh, it's the thing that puts in Reanimator? Okay. I'm assuming it's a spider with this spider deck. Well, we found the thing we wanted. 3. Okay, I don't think I care about that right now. We attack with this here. Okay. Okay, your turn. We're just gonna play a big Wan Shi, make a 5/5, try to kill Professor. If he goes his little emblem thing, then I think he loses. I don't think that's actually good here, but we'll see. We'll see. Dark Star Augur with Blink. Sure. Yep. Biggest Wan Shi Tong we played in a while. He's him. Last card Hex. Damn. It is. Okay. Didn't know what to do. Found the high noon. Game over. Pack it up. What you say?
These are the answers I need.
Oh, that was a pretty good draw.
My job is to yours.
That is annoying.
Learn.
Quite annoying.
I knew.
But we're still fine. Yeah, like I said, not gonna cut it.
For a moment.
I'm just gonna attack him. Draw 4. I don't care about Professor. Nah. Well, that was awful. Guess I have to get lost the Professor. I care a little bit more. Yeah.
Death didn't stop me before.
I still think he has no chance, but because we're just drawing so many cards, like we could, it almost doesn't matter how flooded we are. Like we just get to drown. We have to 5 attackers, 6 attackers. There's just a limit to how flooded we can possibly get. If we didn't have a curiosity, I would agree. Like if our name was Zeph and Foss and we weren't playing curiosity. The clunky cat, as he calls it. Shots fired. He's not even here to defend himself. And who's at the PT? Not I. Touche. Overall, close game. But no cigar. At this point, close to just high noon him twice to the face. Not that we really need to, but... Alright, we'll just do this. 11. We have lethal, right? 11, 14. Voice in play. Yeah, just kill it. Okay. I've been watching Sim at kitchen table making tortillas. Tortillas? Which kind of tortilla? Tortilla de patata, tortilla normal. Alright. What is this game? What is this matchup? I don't even know. I don't know. Unagi versus Professor. It's kind of good. Feels like this guy is not interested in drawing cards though with his Professor, so I don't really trust this Unagi. He wants to gain life, and he wants to kill my guys. Let's bring in Avatar's Wrath, Beza, Emeritus. Seamrip kind of seems horrible. Drowner is not at its best. Malcolm is not at its best. It's got like actual flyers that don't want to block. Or that want to block. Okay. Seems fine. How about this one? Show target creature with power 4 greater. Or give something hexproof and a counter on it. What creature would we want to kill from him? The power 4 greater Black after it gets a counter? Probably worth it. 1 copy. Take out Drowners. I don't normally play voice and flash. When would you play it in turn 2 on play, or only, or always hold it till later? You don't normally play voice and flash. You're not playing voice like a victory the card in the deck, you're saying? You definitely should. It's one of the best cards. It's just so good with High Noon and Avatar's Wrath. I would play it. And Curiosity too. And a Benedict Temple. You're at question, when should you play it? Yeah, I mean, if I have no play on turn 2, like I usually do play voice. It's gonna trade with something eventually. It's best to play on like when you have a High Noon in play, but when they're tapped out so they can't respond. That's really where it's best, I would say. Like when you have High Noon in play, you play voice and you're leaving up Aven Interrupter. They can't do anything on your turn and they can't do anything on their turn, and they're just kind of locked. But doesn't happen. So, you know, you can't really set that up on your first voice. Maybe that's the second or the third, like later in the game. Yeah, the power of... So one of the weaknesses to High Noon is that you can only play one spell. And if whatever spell you play, like if I play a spell on my turn, then they're going to resolve whatever they want in response to that spell. Either in response or whatever on my turn, right? Like a removal spell. But if I have a voice, then I'm able to play 2 spells a turn. They're only able to play 1 spell a turn. And I just pull further and further ahead. And sometimes they're just trying to like spend a removal spell to kill the voice. You just play your Aang or interrupt it. And just buy more and more time. Stole my Aven Interrupter. Rude. Objection? Yeah. This is going to be a very early Avatar's Wrath, I think. I don't think I can really hold it much longer. But without the High Noon. Yeah. Gotta do it. Yeah, Curiosity also interacts very well with voice. There's a ton of really good interactions with voice. Air Temple, I said that, yeah. Aang as well. Aang is similar to Air Temple. Alright, I think we... Got him. Absolutely got him. I was gonna do something different, but now that I drew a High Noon, You want to go 4 Curiosities? Well, Zeph and Foss took all 4 of them out. You can play 4. I mean, you don't have to. It's currently we're playing Conductors and Riddlers. I think you want to play Conductors regardless because of how good it is with Aven Interrupter and Aang. With the Hynun in play. Bruh. The game is afoot. It's probably worth just, is it worth pumping? It's a good question. I think we're better off drawing 3 cards and throwing away the Aven Interrupter. Maybe not. They go to... This is a 3-3, this is going to be a 2-4. They take 6, they go to 11. They can't do anything. On my turn, they play a bat probably. Take a Curiosity or an Ideation. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we probably just pump it. It's fine. I think we're winning on board hard enough that we can pump. If they're plays to go bat, like, what are they gonna take? Sure. Don't care. GG. You dead on board or no? This is 4. No, it's 9. I'll do this. That ain't it, boss. That ain't it. Not with a voice in play. See, this is an example, Doctor here. I mean, obviously we're way far ahead. It's not very relevant. But if he had to shoot the sheriff or a removal, which I'm sure he does have, he can play only one of these things. He has to choose. So it would only work if he had a removal for voice and then another removal for our turn. If he only has one, he just dies. It's just such a good hate bear. It wasn't enough to take us out. I don't even remember. Now, actually, you're right. I did forget. What did we lose to? Oh, Nithin. Yeah, we lost to Nithin. Drew poorly. He's a good pilot. Where did I see the list for this deck? You can exclamation deck list. Will be right there. This might be a Riddler turn, actually. I think it's a Riddler turn. If they have a burst or a snare, I don't know exactly what they're playing yet, but also we want to draw some lands. Don't have to play voice here yet. Also, just drawing into finding a Hynun is good. Just digging for Hynun. Because that's the best card against Spire Bluff Canal. Dot deck. Low state. Okay. Alright, this will be a voice. I want to save the other Riddler, I think, for if we draw a Conductor, possibly. Boomerang that, sure. Spell snared. Hey, thanks, Vampy. Oh, okay, boys, get out. Oh, it'd been nice if I had one more mana. Alright. Now we say go. Let's play Drowner. Oh my god, we're living the dream unless we get spell pierced. Come on. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Double boomerang and a spell pierce. SOB. SOB. Yeah, we're angry now. Now they came to fight. I still land drop. That is a lot worse for us now. Just Aang. Got a token out. Maybe it's okay. I don't think I'll be able to get out my hands by going Aang here. Yeah, we're just never. We have to riddle. Okay. Worse. But I mean, need to land anyways, so I guess we're gonna not draw that land for turn regardless. Sure. Oh, no. Thanks, Mormora. Also, thanks, Vampy. I don't know if I said that. I think I did, but I will have a great vacation. Alright, what are they grabbing? Talent? Or sorry, Boomerang or Flow State? Yeah, Flow. It's brutal that we're not drawing a land here. Really, really need a land. Yep. I guess I have to flow. No, yeah. Interrupt the flow state. Thanks. Thanks, no. Appreciate that. I'll be back, don't worry. And I'll be back when I do, when I come back, I'll be streaming full time. We drew a land, that's good. Land is good. Do we need one more land? I think we do. Yeah, unfortunately I can't actually... I could interrupt this. Nah, I'm gonna hit the flow. Vampy Choco, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, the gifted sub as well to the Nesk P. Welcome. Sorry, I misread it. Misread what happened. What's Zephin's record? It's got an instant. Opt time. Alright, we're taking it. Really need to draw land though. Draw lands. Actually, I think we keep this Aang, right? (9-2), he's 8-2, okay. It's pretty close. Easier to win with kill. Yeah, true, but okay. Okay. But also he's at like we're at 8, he's at 12, so we do need to I don't have the mana to spend 2 again. And we have Aang in our hand anyways. I think it's important to have it in play to try to race. Wait, your turn. What do? They have a crabby crabs. Crabalicious. Burst lightning my face. Moi? Moi face? No. No plays. Wow. I mean, they lose here if they take it, and we resolve a high noon. Don't they? They play a burst lightning. Oh, I guess they don't lose. Go to 4. And that Aang. Took us a long time to find that card. Imagine if one of these Quantum Riddlers were Enduring Curiosities. Damn, what a difference. Alright, we're gonna go to 4 here, I think. Or they kill, interrupt it. Yeah, or go to 5. Sure. Resolves. We win if we draw a land here. An untap land. No, we don't have a voice. That's not true. Never mind. They say go, maybe. They did say go. Okay. And we drew a land. Sweet. The land doesn't make a difference. I was wrong. Because we don't have a voice. I go to 2. But I mean, they do die because we just do this. Right? We go to 3. Maybe not. Oh, this works. Because for them to kill us here, they would have to pay. They would have to have 2 lightning strike type cards basically to matter. Since they can't do this in a turn, this is plotted, not airbent. And then this, they can go for another critique. We kill them in response. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Critique is only for 2. Okay. Critiques, crabs, boomerang, talent, spell pierce, get out. So I think they're not playing show off. This is like a stallion version. Take away Seam Rip. Bring in Rest in Peace. Tactics. Disdainful. Unagi. Probably take some of these out. Not decided which ones yet. No More Lies. Maybe Emeritus. Probably Emeritus. Beza. I could see Beza. This is the last one. Last of the Mohican. Huh. Beza seems pretty good. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna take out these and bring in 1 Beza and 1 Emeritus. See how it goes. See how it goes. Spell Snare card we would want in this matchup if we had it. I don't think so. It's a little slow, but Not the worst. Hand could be worse. Mountain. Yeah, I think I'm fine if they get out this. And if they don't, then the Conductor is gonna find some work to do. I don't really trust this Conductor Riddler situation versus this deck. Rather just cycle it down. Make sure we don't miss land drops. High noon. It's good. Okay, it's a good turn. We get to say go and play Conductor on their end of turn. They only have 3, right? Yeah. Never mind, I'll slow that down. If I'm allowed to. Should be allowed to. See if they have a land. But if they have a land, we get to resolve voice high noon, so. More. 1 second. Sorry. Let's play a voice here. And then jam a high noon. Nice indeed. And I'm gonna do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Sitting too much, too long. Alright, is this a curiosity turn? Because they are Lou Dobbs Jr. I think so. Can I really pass up a curiosity draw 4? Nah, I don't think I can. I don't think my little heart can handle that. I don't think their heart can handle it either. To be fair. Oh, it would be a dream come true if I'm able to make Mythic before my wedding. Before today.